because the constitution says India, that is Bharat. But people say first you do Bharat, then you add Hindu Rashtra, then you do Ram Rajya. That's what they fear.
You know, India is a unique country. Unique in the sense that other countries' history, you go through the history of any country of the world, it is a 500, 600 years. India's history is time immemorial. At least 8,000 to 10,000 years you can easily characterize India's history. So it is there reconnecting with the civilizational roots. That is very important for the country. We cannot compare ourselves with USA, China, or Britain. We are reconnecting to the roots. This means reconnection with the ancient period. And I am remembering one of the person in the Constituent Assembly. He was from Odisha. He said that by secular is a slippery word. This is being used by certain people just to bypass the ancient Indian culture. You just see the history of Congress party for last 7 decades, governance of the Congress and communists. What happened? The ancient Indian history has been completely shrugged off from the history book. Now we know the sacrifice of Guru Tegh Bahadur. Can there be any parallel? A person is sacrificing his life for the freedom of religion, not for the Hindus. He was fighting for the freedom of religion. Can there be any parallel of Guru Gobind Singh, the father, any father in the civilizational history of the world, not in India, not in Europe, entire civilizational history of the world, that he is sacrificing 2 sons, minor sons. What for? The freedom of religion. Dignity of the people. You cannot convert the people.
But that's the point.
So I'm just concluding. So India's history has been the history of suppression of the Hindus. And you just imagine that Hindus population is going to be less than 50%. India can be automatically theocratic state, whether Islamic state or Christian. I'm completing. And one question for the D. Raja, that you can you tell that the part of India, Bangladesh and Pakistan, once Afghanistan was part of India, and they are the theocratic state.
Okay,
we are secular because Hindus are in majority. The moment Hindus would be in minority, India would be a theocratic state.
Let him respond.
Like
D. Raja, respond to that.
Firstly, my friend referred to Mr. Shah in the Constituent Assembly. When Mr.